Your Lord is, to your Lord is the goal thereof, or it concerns only your Lord. Only He knows when that hour will come. Innama anta munziru man yakhsha. Your position, your duty, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is only to warn those who fear it. If they have some fears in their hearts, well, that fear will increase. They will be motivated to take to the right path. So that is your duty, that's your job. كَأَنَّهُمْ يَوْمَ يَرَوْنَهَا لَمْ يَلْبَسُوا إِلَّا عَشِيَّةً أَوْ ضُحَاهَا. The day they see it, it shall be as if they had but lived in this world for only one evening, or in addition a morning or more. And that's all. All this life, it might have been 80 years, 90 years, 70 years, but it will appear to be an evening, or maybe also the following morning. Now we come to Surah Abasa. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Abasa wa tawalla. He, that is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, frowned and turned aside. Anjahul a'ma. Because there came to him the blind man. Now the incident in the background is that once the Prophet was busy talking to the chiefs of Quraysh, important people, noble. As we have read many a times, he had more attention towards them, because if they accept Iman and Islam, then Islam would be strengthened. And also the plight and condition of the downtrodden Muslims, the slaves, etc., they could be better. If these people who have a high position in the society, if they come in the fold of Islam. So that was only the only cause for which the Prophet used to pay attention to them. But it so happened when he was busy, Hazrat Abdullah ibn Maktoum radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and he was first cousin of Hazrat Khadija radiyallahu ta'ala anha, and he was a blind person. He came and he wanted to address the Prophet. He wanted that the Prophet should listen to him. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam felt it. He didn't like it. I'm busy here and he wants my attention. But because he was blind, he couldn't see the situation. He again tried to address him. On that, there were turns on the forehead of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, frowning. So for displeasure, the sign of displeasure appeared on his face. He, the Prophet, frowned and turned aside. He didn't turn towards Abdullah ibn Maktoum, but his attention was diverted toward the same chiefs. وَمَا يُدْرِيكَ لَعَلَّهُ يَزَّكَّى. And how could you realize that it might be that he might have purified himself? Abdullah ibn Maktoum, he is coming to you, he wants to talk to you. It was just possible that your giving attention to him would have purified him. Or yazzakkaru. Or he might have got some admonition, some reminding. Fatanfa'u zikra. And the admonition might have profited him. Amma man istaghna. As for those who is not paying any heed to you, Vanta lahu tasadda. You are attending to them very attentively. Wama alayka Allah yazzakka. And there is no blame on you if they are not purifying themselves. You are not responsible for them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to question you. Why didn't they accept your message? Well, the responsibility is theirs. But they are not paying attention. They show there is no inclination whatsoever. But you are trying and trying and trying. وَأَمَّا مَنْ جَاءَكَ يَسَعَ. And who comes to you running eagerly? He wants to benefit from your company, from your talk, from conversation that he can have with you. وَهُوَ يَخْشَى. And he has a fear of Allah in his heart. فَأَنْتَ عَنْهُ تَلَهَّى. To him you pay no heed. Kalla. Don't do this. Don't take to this attitude. Innaha tazkira. Verily this Qur'an is only an admonition and reminding. فَمَنْ شَاءَ ذَكَرَهُ. So whosoever wants, let him be reminded. Let him be admonished. Let him remember. فِي صُحُفٍ مُكَرَّمَةٍ. These ayat over here, the majesty of Qur'an, it is described here, as we have seen, إِنَّهُ لَقُرْآنٌ كَرِيمٌ فِي كِتَابٍ مَكْنُونٍ لَا يَمَسُّهُ إِلَّا الْمُطَهَّرُونَ. If you recall, in Surah Al-Waqi'ah. Then we had, إِنَّهُ فِي أُمِّ الْكِتَابِ لَدَيْنَا لَعَلِيٌّ حَكِيمٌ. In the same way here, فِي صُحُفٍ مُكَرَّمَةٍ. This Qur'an is inscribed in records which are greatly honored. Marfu'atin mutahharatin, exalted, kept pure and holy. Bi'aydi safaratin, in the hands of the writers. And who are those writers? Kiramim barara, the angels who are noble and virtuous. So this is the situation, this is the position of this Qur'an. You don't, so to say, dishonor it by offering in this way. And so to say, you are running behind these rich people and the chiefs, taking Qur'an in your hand or presenting to them Qur'an. Qur'an is a very honorable thing. So whosoever wants, okay, he has the right that this message should be conveyed to him. But whosoever feels no interest, no inclination, let him go where he goes. قُتِلَ الْإِنسَانُ مَا أَكْفَرَهُ. That's to man. How ungrateful is he? مِنْ أَيِّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقَهُ. Of what thing, out of what did he create him? He never thinks. مِنْ نُطْفَةٍ. Out of a sperm drop. خَلَقَهُ فَقَدَّرَهُ. He created it from that. And then molded him in proper proportions. ثُمَّ السَّبِيلَ يَسَّرَهُ. Then made the way easy for him. The way, what does it mean? Maybe the process of birth. Coming out of the womb of the mother into this world. Breathing in this atmosphere. This is also a very difficult way, but Allah makes it easy. Then, passing through this world, there are difficulties. We shall read, إِنَّكَ كَادِحٌ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ كَدْحًا فَمُلَاقِيهِ. But a man is accustomed to it, and then, he passes the whole life. ثُمَّ السَّبِيلَ يَسَّرَهُ ثُمَّ أَمَاتَهُ. Then he made him die. فَأَقْبَرَهُ. And got